latest video of the
Okay,
flooding in Dubai.
we are live.
Mhm.
Yay.
Good morning,
Hello,
everybody.
hello, hello, everyone. Good day and welcome to One Global Movement Speak with Heart. Today is Tuesday. It's a transformational Tuesday. We are always transforming, but today is a big deal. Transformational Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to my panelists. Thank you for everyone. You guys keep working behind the scene and bringing things to me that I keep learning every day. Thank you guys so much. And thanks to the audience for being here again. I highly appreciate everyone. If somebody would have told me years ago or when I was a little girl growing up that at this time, I will be speaking, sharing my unique story, sharing my experiences, and also together teaching our young people and families. I would not have believed it. But a lot of us, especially our children, not a fault of their own, they are scared, they are fearful, they don't want to take a leap of faith and do something. They are fearful of failure, they are fearful of being laughed at, and they are fearful that they don't have what it takes and the resources that is needed for them to do something. And now they put themselves behind in doing what they're supposed to be doing. But guess what? When you take a leap of faith and join something that you love to do, you will fail yourself, of course. There's going to be challenges. There is nothing that can come to anyone easily in this life. Somebody tells you that that is not true or their time has not yet come. If you want something tangible, something that will last for posterity, if you want to build generational wealth, it takes failure upon failure. It is difficult, it is hard, we're not going to sugarcoat it, but when you are determined to do it, you will succeed no matter what. That is what has brought me here today. And not successful in the way the world thinks, but if you're successful psychologically, morally, the rest of the other things fall in place without you even realizing it. So it is so important for our young people to know you have to invest. The moment you are failing, you dig your heels in and say, yes, I can do this. Yes, I am never going to quit. I was born to do this. I have greatness within me. You will do it. And before you know, you succeed. And that is what it takes. But you have to put in the effort, the work, and everything that is required. You do not stop. And you also have to guard yourself, especially your psychology, your mental health. Don't let people get into you, trying to dictate to you, trying to tell you what to do, trying to control you. You need to listen to the one above, the one that tells you from within you that go this way, do this, shift things like this, do it like this. Because when you are 18 years and up, whatever happens to you, you are responsible for it. Not your mother, not your father, not your parent, not uncle, no auntie. So that is the truth. That is the truth. And so let us begin, take something, pick on something and begin to work on it. And even if it is not where you want to go, but that thing will lead you to where you want to go or where you want to be. And along the line, you are learning a lot of lessons that will nurture you and get you to where you want to be. And I'm saying that from experience. I have done everything. You think I'm a doctor? I have a PhD. I sell roasted peanuts and roasted corn. I cook different things and sell because you have to go down to the basics. Don't sit there and say, oh, I am the leader. I am here. I need to be here. You cannot be here when you are not yet down there to build that foundation to be so solid and firm. But it has to be based upon the foundation of divine intervention, moral upbringing. And here again, the parents, the caregivers, and the adults around these children are responsible. And thank God that we are here with Unpassive that has provided us with the tools that we can all begin to do these things and be so proud that we are doing it, especially with our children, with a variety of choices to choose from. So, our topic for today is how can we help children achieve their goals and dreams with their environment in mind. And our beautiful Corrina is going to take this head on as always. Thank you, Corrina. It's your turn.
Thank you very much, Queen Sister. Love you guys. How are you this morning?
Wonderful.
Good. How are you?
I hope you all are doing well, and thanks everybody for joining me. Yeah, this is this topic. I'm gonna just do what I believe. So I'm gonna say thank you for listening. Anyway, so how can we help our children achieve their goals, dreams with their environment in mind? So we need this to teach our youth, our young teenager, all the way up to a young man or woman, to respect God, themselves, and their environment. You teach them to love themselves and their environment, bring them up with morals and values, respect for their elders, parents, siblings, and peers. If you instill integrity in your children, they will grow up, spread their wings, and go out and go off and achieve their goals, hopes, and dreams. And because you did an amazing job in raising them, your son or daughter, with respect for themselves, respect for God, and brought up in a loving environment as best as you could, you can rest easy knowing they will be more than fine. They will achieve their goals and dreams and will be aware of their surroundings. Therefore, they will be aware of their environment or anything else that they see important to their well-being and survival. I think our youth and children will surprise us. I think our youth and children, it will surprise us. And honestly, I also think that what we know of this world in its entirety will look completely different in 2 years from now. Okay? So the air we breathe is being cleansed as we speak. The water as well. There will be no heavy metals and toxic waste in our fluoride, in our water, fluoride in our water or toothpaste or anywhere else. The soil will be replenished with its minerals and nutrients, etc. We will experience things we've never had before with over 6,000 patents, advanced technology that we will use, and they will heal us with the med beds. So replicators, this is what's coming. They'll be free galactic vehicles. Yeah, that's what I believe. So we are connected, you guys, all of us. Every single one of us are connected, okay? We are all connected to each other and to the earth, and we need to have faith and believe and trust in God. What you think, what you concentrate on, what you believe in, whatever it is you ask for is given to you by the universe. Every thought, every word, whatever you put energy into. So you are the creator of your world. The future is what you make it. So beware of your thoughts. Let your heart lead, guide, and answer your questions, and have fun most of all. Live your best life. Be your best every single day. And help others. If you can. Keep your environment clean. Lead by example. And God bless the children, and praise God. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. A lot of good stuff said in just a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And these things, we're going to be expanding on these things as we move along, because to raise a child is a continuous something. Even us here as adults, I bet you our parents are still after us, making sure that we are doing well. And so, let alone our young ones. So this is so important. You said something that it is so vital, and it's always going to be there. It has been there. And our young people really need to take note of. Connectivity is so important. Connecting yourself to your creator first is paramount. Connecting yourself to the one who created you. And then you connect yourself with others, your families, your peers, but more so connect yourself with the environment, your soil. Because why? The environment is not just the soil. You have the animals, you have the trees, vegetation, and other things that we must not destroy. Because when we don't connect ourselves with the creator, connecting ourselves with the environment. He gave us that environment, and to nurture it in certain ways that we don't destroy. Because when we destroy the environment, when we destroy animals, we extinct those animals, we extinct certain plants, and guess what? We kill ourselves. We are killing ourselves. And then we will not have those things to depend on. That is nature. That is nature. That is why you see certain areas are not to be touched, because we want to preserve nature for the betterment of humanity.
One more thing, take energy from people, not like, instead of taking it from the people, take it from the trees, like you said, nature. Take it from there.
Yes, so that is so important. Connectivity. If you don't connect yourself, anchor yourself to something that will lead you in your life, is going to be difficult. And this environment here is always two ways. Environment is two ways: the inner environment and the outer environment. The inner environment is you. What is it that you have within yourself that you have been born with and gifted with that you're not doing? You're instead wanting to copy from outside. You're instead wanting to envy somebody. You're instead wanting to imitate, to think that, oh, I wish I could have been like that person. You don't wish. You search within yourself and work for it. And then the outer environment, your natural environment, your family, your peers, your schoolmates, whatever. How are you connecting with them? Are you showing high integrity? Are you connected to them in terms of love, in terms of fairness, in terms of everything? How are you connected? Because this is so important for our growth, whether we like it or not. Sometimes we're going to make mistakes, but we have to fall back to that space of knowing who we are, where we come from, and where we are going in terms of connecting with our outer environment and other people. And it stems from our moral upbringing. And this is why we term these O Bless Part 2. Because without that O Bless, which comes from the one who created us, O Bless would not be here today. Unpassive would not be here today. Mr. Ash Mufara would not be here today. So we take this and we teach ourselves and our children, and we continue to do better so that the world can be a better place for every child. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Dr. Benny and
Speak with your heart.
You guys have great things to say, just like Corrina. Go ahead.
Okay.
Are you ready, Dr. Benny? You want me to go?
Dr. Benny says, you go.
Okay, all right. So, Corrina, yes.
I know sign language. She's like, you
100% agree with you about the interconnectedness that we have to recognize. Whether we're young or old or in between, black, white, blue, it does not matter. We are one being. Yes. If we don't get that, we have nowhere to go. It's always going to be like this, disjointed. You know, everybody thinks that they have to grab a piece of the pie for themselves. The pie is there for everybody, and it's an endless pie. It's just, there's no need for the greed and the selfishness that we are experiencing, as Mr. Mufara has proven with his aim for Unpassive. It's just enough for everybody. It's just the distribution and the mindset. I mean, if we could just get the mindset right. Yes. So that's another thing that we have to cultivate in our young people. And it comes from us. We have to let them know who they are and whose they are, as Corrina said. We are divine beings and we are creators, right? 100%. And we have goodness in us, but it's just to let it come out and create a world that's right for every single person. Because when one person is suffering, we are all suffering, whether we know it or not, right? And so we have another chance now, maybe the last chance, as we hear often in an Unpassive, to make this point very impactful, to cultivate a growth mindset and to encourage a growth mindset to foster resilience and adaptability, empowering our young people to navigate challenges on the path to their goals. But it's their path, but everybody can fit into this world and be on their path.
We're on our own journey.
And Bless is definitely foundational to all of this. Yes. So that's what we need to foster in our young people, right?
Absolutely, yes.
A different way of doing things.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Thank you so much. Those are great contribution. And the fact that you emphasize that we all are part of the same whole This is
Yes.
something that we need to get into the minds of all of us and
Yes.
keep reminding ourselves and everyone, particularly instilling this in our children is so important, because some people think, I am here, you are there, and so I can do this, and it's none of your business. It is all of our business.
Yeah.
How we do things, how we raise these children, we were created as part of the same whole. No
Yes.
one is ever, and no one has ever been an island upon themselves.
No.
That is the same concept that Mr. Ashmufaro brought to us through Obless. Because why is it that he could have gone to all these millionaires and did what he did, but he brought it to the common man and said, no, I want to eradicate poverty in the world. I want to eradicate illiteracy in the world with academy. I want to be able to contribute to causes that are dear to his heart and to our heart through All Bless. I want to do something that the world will not have to suffer, eliminating hunger, poverty,
Yes.
illiteracy,
Yes.
homelessness, abuse, even doing things that those that were thought that they could not do it, such as the woman that is
Yes.
given the second place in society, our
Yes.
young girls,
Yes.
they have been given that opportunity in Unpassive to do what they feel and think and know that they can do and succeed at it by going to school, by doing a lot of choices. So we need to realize that in Unpassive, we here in One Global Movement, that is what we are doing. Because when you do that, you're doing for yourself. You're not doing it for anybody. You're doing
No.
it for yourself, even though you'll
Absolutely.
be helping another person. But first is for you. That is why a lot of us, we get angry if things don't go the way we want, or sometimes we don't even know that that's the way we think, because that's the way we were raised. Not to blame anybody, but we need to come together and genuinely coming together from our hearts to say, I love you and I want to do this for you. If I don't support you today because of one thing or the other, I will be there in spirit, in prayers. When I can, I will be present. We need to come together. Mr. Mufara says, nobody, no founder gets left behind. And we need to come together. We cry out, let us come together and do this so that the world will see where we are coming from Unpassive. So thank you so much, Dr. Benny.
You bet. First, I want to say remarkable presentation, Queen Corrina. I appreciate you, and I love the topic. Thank you so much. Before I proceed, I want to take this moment to really thank our Heavenly Father for bringing all of us together. And Queen Corrina, you make me to be happy today. Well, I believe the reason is because most of the time I will say we thank our Father, and you really talked about him today to our youth, because they need to learn this, whether they like it or not. Children, are you guys listening to me? It is very important. The one who created us, you guys don't see him, but he's watching over all of us. He loves you. And remember, if you are determined to do something in your life, our Heavenly Father will be there for you. And sometimes you cannot just sit and be praying, Father, help me, without doing it. Actions speak louder than word.
Yes. Yes.
And again, I want to thank our Father for bringing our CEO to all of us with this our all blessed stuff. Just like Queen Yvonne, you said something that you said something about our CEO, but uh, he loves us so much. You make me to understand that there are a lot of billionaires, trillionaires out there, but he said no. He wants to share this opportunity to all of us. And Queen Yvonne, Dr. Mundih, you make me to understand about failure. Failure happens, but it is to let each and everyone knows that if you fail today, now it makes you to learn. So children, if you fail your exam, please, even you can cry, for now. But it's going to cost you. Say, oh man, why did I fail this particular subject? Now, you will do what it takes. Whoever took first in the class, right? Go closer to that person. So I always tell my children, or sometimes I talk to my younger girls, I say, I know my son is smart. Go, I want you to study every night. I'm not lying. That girl studied, she passed. And then my son was mad. You see, so what I'm saying is that I don't only encourage my own children,
Yeah.
I encourage everyone.
Yes.
If my son can be, and let me say, pass an exam or have 100%, what were you doing? I know you can do it, because first of all, you guys went to school together, right? They provided all of us, or the school instructed us to buy certain textbooks, right? So the parents bought those textbooks, which means if I buy my textbook, I give it to my son, for my son, then you, Dr. Mundih, you buy it, or Queen Yvonne or Queen Corrina, you buy the textbook and give it to your children. So if you guys are in the, let's say, third grade, they have given you guys assignment. So how come this one have 100% and you don't? It means because sometimes, sometimes they go and they're playing and they don't want to study. So make sure that when the homework is being given to you, please do your homework. Listen to your instructor. Okay? Pay attention. Remember that it is 8 hours that the teachers are taking care of you guys. Parents, they go to work, right? It means, please, you need to respect your teachers. Do your homework and then you eat. Because if you eat before you do your homework, oh God, you might fall asleep. The reason I'm saying it's like me. I'm taking, it's an example. So I'm like, I'm your mommy, right? So do your homework, or you just drink water, then do your homework, then you eat, because you may eat now, fall asleep, and you will not be able to complete your homework. Please, my students, my children, I beg you. Thank you so much, Dr. Mundih. Despite the fact that I have a lot, but I'll be quiet at the moment. Thank you.
That's okay. We always have a lot here for our children because we love our children. One Global Movement is all about children, and we cannot treat and love and educate our children without educating families. This is so important. I am really so happy for this topic that Corrina brought today, and she really, really did so excellently well on it. And you talk about kids studying. And a lot of times, I want students to understand that although taking an exam is not a true test of knowledge or intelligence, but that is the global way of taking exams.
Yes.
Study. You cannot sit there and be admiring somebody who is passing and you sit there. Like Dr. Benny said, what do you want to say, Dr. Benny?
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to say that I want these students, I want you guys to know something. When your instructor gives you assignment, right? Do it. The reason is because, do you know that he or she, the instructor, the teacher, can take the same assignment and turn it to an exam to you guys? Listen. Thank you. Proceed.
Yeah. Yes, the one thing that I want to say for students, I was taught, I'm glad that my uncle, they throw me away and my uncle picked me up. They taught us how to respect your teachers. You don't call them by name. You respect them, Mr., Madame, Mrs., or Madame, Mademoiselle, Monsieur. You need to respect them by their name. But here's what a lot of students don't know. No one knows it all. I don't know it all. I still ask questions every day, even at my age. But this is what the teachers are very happy, good teachers. When you ask questions to your teachers, they love it. They know that you're listening to them. They will be apt to answer your questions. They will pay attention to you. Even when you know something, you don't only ask questions because you don't know. You're asking because you want to get another person's perspective on that subject. When you go to the teacher, you discuss it with your schoolmate. My son is somebody who doesn't like to ask questions, but now I have really orientated him to ask questions. Even when you don't know, you still go to the teacher and said, sir, this is, or madam, this is how I did it. Is there any better way that you think that I could have done it? And they will let you know. You go again, the teacher answer your question, you still go there and say, sir, I did not still understand. When you're being nosy, they are so happy, because when you're being nosy and you make it, even when you don't make it, they love you for that, because they know that you're one of the best students who wants to know more and know better. So they always love that. So we're talking to our children, ask questions. I ask. At my age, we all ask questions here, all of us, and let us encourage our kids to ask. And we want to let the parents know that if a child fails an exam, that is not the end of the world. It's not the end of life. Let us not put them down and talk to them in a condescending manner that they'll feel ashamed. They will pass next time, but they just have to really be focused and do what it takes to pass that exam. Because when you pass that exam, you can be somebody that is helping other children in math.
Yeah.
Yes, because a lot of students, they struggle with math, especially higher math. You can be there for them. You can even volunteer in the community to be helping to teach math to other children. Guess what you're doing? Though you think you are helping them, you're investing in your own self. This is very, very important. And we're saying these things. People think maybe they're just talking. Try it. You will see how happy you'll be with your life. Your life will change out of the blue. You go and apply for a job, and they will just take you without you even knowing, because you have done your work behind the scene without talking about it, putting your hands together. This thing has happened to me a zillion times, and it continues to happen. Not because I know what to do, because I am determined to do it, and I've failed a lot of times, but guess what? The path is being opened to me. And I love that, and I love to do it, and I'm still doing it, because the essence of life is to stay together with one another in love, in respect, in
Yes.
harmony, and in contribution, in helping where we can. That is the thing that Mr. Ash Mufara is doing and brought to us, and we need to take it and hang on to it, anchor ourselves onto it, and take it to the world. In this case, our children are very important, because children are vulnerable. If we don't handle them well, they will go off course, and we start blaming them. I always start putting them on medication when they don't even need those things. So it is so important. Thank you guys so much. And if you guys have anything to say, you can go ahead. Otherwise, I will start reading, appreciating our chat. Thank you so much, Corrina. You did amazingly well with your topics. Even some of the times you are in self-doubt, but when your mouth open, I'm like, what did she even mean when she can even do it better than me here?
Yeah.
So, but thank you so much. And I really highly appreciate all of you for supporting One Global Movement, not just supporting your love, because it takes somebody's good heart to do what we are doing here. So thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
I know that Mr. Ash Mufara will hear about what we are doing here, because a lot of children, thousands, are in unpassive. And without our service to these children, they could go the wrong way. And we've got to do it by showing them the good example, by behaving well ourselves. Thank you so much. So we have our famous ballyhoo here. And one thing that I was going to say, I asked that please always identify yourself with your real names. We need to know all the real names, not by company, not by website. We need to, not by nickname. We need to know all your real names, so that, because we are dealing with children, we want to make sure that they are the real names here. And if you have not already done so, please like, share, and subscribe to One Global Movement. Share it and make comments, because we are here educating, inspiring, and uplifting, empowering our young people worldwide. So thank you so much. If I miss any name, you guys help me, but thank you, guys are already welcoming them. So Tyrone, thank you so much for being here, Tyrone. We highly appreciate you. Camela is here. Camela, we miss you on the stage. Where are you? So hashtag unpassive, thanks for sharing with me. Thank you, Camela. And then we have Levi Mama Bolo is here, and one of the greatest contributors here. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, family of One Global Movement. Today we are having load shedding here in
Zambia or in
Zambia.
Zimbabwe. But
Zambia.
do you know what load shedding is, Sister Ben? You know what it is, right? When the
Yes,
internet is low. Okay, good.
yes,
All
yes.
right.
When they were telling me in South Africa, I'm like, what is load shedding?
They
Then
share,
now
they
I
share, they
understand.
share, they share the internet.
Okay,
Yeah.
it will be better. Let us put our hands and heads and hearts together through Unpassive and Mr. Mufare. It will get better. That's the only way we can make things go well and quick when we come together to support Mr. Ash Mufare in what he's
Yes.
doing. So
Yes.
Camilla is here, says, thank you with the sweet diagrams there. Hashtag O Camilla Fire Love Unpassive. There you
Passive.
go. Thank you. And then we have Sahid is here. Thank you so much for those beautiful pictures. As always, Sahid, we appreciate you for being here. Thank you, Sharon, for being here today. Let's come again. And Thursday is Harvest Thanksgiving. I thought we would not be having this, but we're going to have it. We're still going to have our show as usual on Thursday, Thanksgiving. So you guys come here and let's say thank you to everyone here. Thank you. Yvonne says greetings to all of us here, Esther and Corrina Lanz, and all of us here, John Barilla. Thank you so much, Yvonne.
Is Esther doing better, sister?
I called her. She didn't answer. I left her a text.
Okay.
I said,
Okay.
please let us know because we are putting our hands together for you, for God's quick recovery mercies.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And Yvonne said we can support our young people by creating a supportive network of engaging and empowering schools, parents, local businesses, and community organizations to provide diverse opportunities for children. Yep. And One Global Movement is right there. And you guys begin to think about programs that we can put in place because I'm working with people that are helping me with those programs. Any program that you think about that if you come from any country, and what is the situation in your country? What program can we put in place that will help that country? So we put those programs. Not just every program is going to fit every community. We put diverse programs so that they will have a variety that will fit different communities. That's why we are here together. If you come from Cameroon or America or Canada or Zimbabwe or South Africa, wherever you come from, think about a program that we can put in place that is going to help your community, and then we can do that. So what am I doing here? Yeah, okay. John Barilla is here and welcoming everyone. Thank you so much, John, for being here. Feel free to comment. Yes, as usual. Thank you. And we have Mokla Sir. Did I pronounce it right?
Yes, you did.
Makla is here. Thank you so much, Makla, for being here. We appreciate you. And we have our famous Katik here. Thank you so much, Katik, for being here. And John Barilla, how can we help children, which is the question for today? Let us help them by starting with their inner environment. Very important. Building a solid foundation based upon God and integrity, love. That is the inner foundation, because from the inside, now you can have something good to go to the outside. And Corrina is saying good morning to all of us here. Thank you, Corrina, so much. And we have Bali, who is here. Dr. Benny says, welcome to all the kings and queens of One Global Movement. Thank you so much for that high appellation all the time. Thank you. My son is here. Ha ha. Al Ghazali Toure. My son is here, and he's home on for Thanksgiving, and he's really supporting us here in One Global Movement. He too is a founder. He's a young man. He bought his own account and bought one for the grandmother by himself.
Well, I'm sorry I missed him.
He's doing aerospace engineering. He just launched, I don't know what that is. He launched something on the farms in where he goes to school.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. That's so awesome. I'm sorry.
Mom. Hey, son. Hey, all everyone here, son.
He snuck by me on the chat.
Hello, Yvonne Finn from Katik, and we have Sina here. Thank you so much, Sina. Hello, everyone. Yvonne Finn, Corrina, Debbie, oh, Benny, not Debbie. One Global Movement, oh bless, hashtag unpassive. Thank you. Thank you, Sina. And we have, does anybody know if Alex is okay? Because Alex was so active here. I've been sending messages to him to find out if he's doing okay, but he's not returning
Oh,
anything.
Alex, little Alex Sabi, S-A-B, Sabib, I'm not sure how to say his last
Alex,
name.
SOJIB. He's
yes.
fine. He was on the webinar this morning when I was
Okay.
at
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, because it's been more than 2 weeks. I have been trying to reach him to make sure that he's okay because he's one of the first sons here,
Yeah.
but he's not. I thought maybe I should check.
I hope
Yeah.
nobody is stopping her from discouraging her from coming here. Alex, come back to us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, that's the fever in unpassive. So we know it's such is life, you know. But when it's God's time, things will happen.
Amen.
Amen.
Mokla says, I am very happy
Amen.
to hear this very important discussion at this moment. Warm greetings and congratulations to all the leaders. Thank you so much, Mokla sir, for saying that. And greetings and welcome affiliates again from Dr. Benny and everyone here on the chat. Thank you so much, Dr. Benny, for that. And I want to encourage everyone, do not let somebody control your mind. Do
Yeah.
your own thing,
About it.
because a lot of people, they are mind controllers. They will find ways, psychological ways to control people, to discourage you, to say things that will discourage you. Look, take your own eyes, your own ears, your own head, your own heart, and look for the things that will serve you. Nobody, not even your parents, should control you. Do the right thing, because there's a lot of control in this world that people want to control other people's mind to do things that they want.
Yes.
So, and
All your
Toy,
answers are
thank you so
inside.
much, Tohim, for being here. She's saying good morning, everyone. Greetings from Singapore. Tohim,
Wow.
thank you so much, all the way from
All
Singapore.
your answers are
Thank you,
inside.
Queen Toy.
We
Yes.
love you so
We
much.
love
Thank
you.
you. Come again
Yes.
and encourage young people and other families to attend. We need you here. If you want us to talk about something, Toy, let us know. We'll talk about it, because we are serving children all over the world. So thank you so much for being here today. And then Dr. Benny there again. And I'm just looking. Did I miss any new name? And
There are no new names as far as I can
Troy
tell.
says, hi, Corrina, Sina, Yvonne Finn, Benny, John Barilla, Ballyhoo. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. I was looking for new names. I don't see
Okay, there is this name here. Let me see. Did I?
Umparkash Mali. Do you know
Jagannath?
that name?
Jagannath.
Jagannath, thank you so much with your poetic reading. We really appreciate you for being here. Come again. Together, we are here for children, and we have children. We were children. We need to be here to pay our due diligence. This is not for Yvonne Finn, it's not for Dr. Ben, it's not for Corrina, it's not even for me. We are serving children, because we need to make the world better for our children. Our children are confused, not because they want to, but because of the situation around. But if we are here as descendants of unpassive, we need to take the gospel of Obless and unpassive to all corners of the globe to help these children. We all need to do this. So that's why we're going to be titling all our things. We started Obless Part 1 yesterday, and today is Obless Part 2. So we have Raja is here. Thank you so much, Raja, for being here today. We have Ravin Draguda. Thank you so much, Ravin, for being here today. I'll just cut your name short today. Thank you so much. And then we have Yvonne says, integrate financial literacy into education to empower young adults to make informed decisions about their future. Certainly true. Very, very true. We're going to start doing financial literacy and the balancing of checkbooks, and the applying the pay yourself first concept, which is very good for our children.
Yes.
So they learn those things.
Yes.
And then we have Seva from Croatia. Thank you so much, Seva, for being here again today. We highly appreciate you. My son says amen to that, Mom. Mom. Thank you, son. And then Yvonne says, pursuits, fostering not only personal success, but also a giving attitude towards the community. There we go. Crowdfunding with Oblast. We all are going to be in there giving, because when you give, more will come to you. And then Corrina says, listen to the children. It is important to be seen and heard. Take your energy from nature. The trees, etc., not each other. Respect and love each other. We are one. Remember who you are and believe. Have faith, right?
Yeah, and in God, and I said, have faith in God.
God.
He's got this.
He's got this. Thank you
Yes,
so
he
much,
does.
Corrina. Powerful.
Yes, he does.
Very powerful.
Yes, he does.
And then we have Ashok. Thank you so much for being here, Ashok. We really highly appreciate you for this. And then, am I missing any name?
No.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And look inside for the answers. It's all inside
Ashok
you.
is here. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
that's right.
Okay,
And
so there is one.
Everything
You're missing one.
is
this one
inside.
is Parma. Parma, thank you so much, Parma, for being here. How are you? You're welcome to One Global Movement. Let us come here together Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Daytime to support our children. What am I missing, Dr. Benny?
Queen Amadine, she asked a question. First
Okay,
of all,
read the
welcome
question,
everyone.
please.
Why are we not using a hold on.
Connect.
Yeah. Yeah. And then upload it
Thank
on
you so
YouTube.
much. We're going to use O Connect starting we are using it already every Friday, because we were trying to be sure that the videos are sent to YouTube, because of the children around the world who want to watch something. If they don't see something, they start contacting me. That why is it that we don't have videos to watch? So that is why. But now that we're going to learn how to stream it on YouTube, I think we're going to do a wonderful job. So then we can just totally transition to O Connect and not StreamYard anymore. But thank you so much for that question. That's a motivation for us to learn quickly how to do that.
Yes.
Otherwise, if it doesn't stream on YouTube, we will continue to just do it on Fridays. But we don't want to throw our young people off balance. If we don't give them that consistency, it will not be good for their psychology, you know. Notukula is here. Thank you so much for being here. And okay, I don't see any new names anymore, guys. Okay.
There aren't any. You cover them.
Okay, we read this one too, right?
And
Mandy,
This is
Reverend
Mandy.
Dragula
This is
says, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mandy Jacqueline, for being here. She says, or he says, this is good. Thanks for answering me. Okay. All right. Thank you. You asked an intelligent question. Thank you for that inspiration. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Please, please, please do the best that you can to subscribe. Take 1-2 minutes to subscribe to One Global Movement YouTube channel, because together we will disseminate these to children all over the world. Because any proceeds that come from One Global Movement, be it from Unpassive or where, it goes towards creating programs and giving substance and something tangible in the hearts and hands of our young people worldwide, so that they have something to rely on, so that they are not being taken advantage of. Children are being taken advantage of because the parents don't have the means of financial stability or economic stability to help these children, and the children go out there and they're trying to get something, and they are being taken advantage of. So let us do that, please. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Give your comment, post your questions, so that we can come back to them and we begin these important conversations, because we are already putting a lot of things into practical terms, not just theoretical terms. So for our children, and we cannot do this without you all here. Let us do it together and take this time on the stage. If you have something to say, John Barilla can give you the link. Any of these beautiful ladies on the panel can give you the link, and you come and say it. This stage is for everyone. It's for our children. So thank you guys for being here. See you tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. And in the absence of anything, I am going to give the closing remarks. And I know Dr. Benny is always ready for that. All right. Thank you so much. We love all the children in the world. We bless you. We want to serve you. Do not be shy. Do not be ashamed. You were born with greatness. You were born for such a time as this. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Whether you have all your limbs on or not, guess what? You were born that way for a reason. Be here. Be here. Do you know that I don't have everything on? But I don't care who says I don't know anything, because you know what? I know what God wants me to know, and I know it, and I'm seeking to know it every day. Be here. We love you. We are parents here for you. Come here. But remember to stay focused on your goals and your dreams. Stay focused on yourself. Love yourself before you can be able to love another person. Stay encouraged, stay empowered, and always believe in endless possibilities. We love you all.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Absolutely.
Have a good
Bye-bye,
day.
everyone.
Love you guys.
Thanks for coming
Love
today.
you. Bye.
Happy
Love you all.
Thanksgiving in